Namaste yogis, welcome. Courtney here with Courtney Harms Yoga and Fitness. Gonna get right into a practice focused on yoga for runners, but really anybody who's been getting back into the gym, if you're feeling really stiff, this will be a really nice way to create some range of motion and get yourself moving so you can run more freely. Inhale, shrug the shoulders, exhale, release. Breaking up any scar tissue, lactic acid, take a couple more. You want to ground evenly through those feet, parallel them if you haven't, sweep the arms up. With the exhale, hinge at your hips, dive forward, take it down. Knees stay soft, hands on the earth or on shins. Take an inhale, lift about halfway. Exhale, fold from there. 3 like that. Inhale, expand. Exhale, release. One more time, deep breath in. And let it out. Drop the head, lift the traps. Stretching into the hamstrings, the low back. Take another breath or two, maybe sighing, maybe even fluttering out your lips. If you're just transitioning from a run or a workout, especially important to create that cooling quality if you need it. Now walk the hands forward ever so slightly. You're going to take that flat back over to the right. Take an inhale, get long. As you exhale, melt towards your own right leg. You can rock your hips just a little left. Soften and feel that subtle twisting quality to the right. Maybe sigh. Hands back toward neutral, elongating your torso. Take another inhale or two here. Exhale on over to the left, melting towards your own left thigh. Reaching to the foot, ankle, the calf, if that's what you can get. Hips do rock a little right as you melt left. Take another exhale or two, maybe clearing the belly, the brain. Bring yourself through neutral. Inhale, get long. And one more time, exhale, fold. Maybe holding your ankles, your calves, whatever you can reach. Grounding through the 4 corners of the feet, lift through the outer arches, the ankles. Hands on hips, lift halfway. Exhale, feel the navel hug in. Inhale to come all the way up. And exhale here. Heel toe dance, bringing feet toward each other. Step or jump that last little bit. And make your way toward a quad stretch. I'm going to turn to face side so you can see. You can always come to a wall, using it like you would a ballet bar, if that makes sense. A little support. Pick up the right knee. Reaching for the right ankle. Bring that heel towards your booty. Basic quad stretch, left hand on hip, or maybe reaching it up toward the sky. Roll the inner thighs back. Gently draw the heart forward. Option to look up. And if that right knee wants to splay right, continue to put it in check. Legs parallel like train tracks. You can take that left hand around. Maybe you're able to reach to the inside of the foot, kick it back. Draw the heart forward, opening up the quad, the hip flexor, and the heart center. Standing knee is unlocked but active. Last moments in your quad stretch. Maybe give that knee another hug. Consider extending the leg. Release the foot. A little shake and shimmy as needed. Second side, standing tall. Maybe you loop your shoulders back and down once or twice first. Pick up that left knee. Reaching for the ankle, basic quad stretch. Bringing that heel towards your booty. Inner thighs roll back. Right arm can reach and stretch up. Maybe hand at hip instead. Take a couple of breaths here. You're lengthening from the tail to the heart center. Sternum lifts. Maybe you circle that right arm behind you, catching the inside of the foot. Kick it back. Let the heart come forward. And inner thighs rolling back. Everything's still train track-like. If your left knee wants to splay, draw it in ever so slightly. Those back toes can spread. Standing knee can unlock if it's starting to jam. Find that very fine line, unlocking the knee, lifting the quad. Bring your left knee forward. Give it another squeeze. Maybe reach the heel out, working not to lean back as you send it forward. And again, let it go. Little shakes, shimmies. Bring yourself to mountain. Standing tall, feeling that balance, that symmetry. Inhale, reach up. Bend both elbows, cactus shape, fingers bright. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, just fold it down. Right foot stays, left foot steps back. If it's helpful, fingertips or blocks here. Runner stretch, rocking forward, rocking back. Maybe take the right foot a little bit to the right. Bring it up for a crescent lunge. Bending the back knee as much as is needed to lift through the low belly. Right hand to left wrist, reaching up and over for a psoas. Release that deeper hip flexor. You can gaze down, forward, or up. If you need to put the back knee on the earth, you do. Still in it, last breath or two. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, hands to the earth or blocks. Pyramid today, straightening the front leg, back foot moves in a few inches. Melting over that hamstring, maybe ebb and flowing a few times, and then dropping in. Considering flexing the right foot, toes turn up, the right thigh descends gently back and down. Final moments here, breathing in, breathing out. Confronting the back of the knee where your calf meets the hamstrings. You might feel it above and below that region as well. Release the front foot, pivot to the ball of the back foot. Let's step forward, left to right. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, fold. Rising on your inhale. Releasing on the exhale. Inhale, arms reach. Cactus again here. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chest out. Left foot stays, right foot steps back. Left foot can always walk a little left. Rocking, swaying, take that moment to adjust. Inhale, eventually we rise, coming toward a crescent moon. Back knee is unlocked. Of course, it could come down. Left hand toward right wrist, reaching up and gently over, targeting that deeper hip flexor, the psoas. Feeling that long stretch from the mid-thigh to the mid-back. Always look down, forward or up, back leg can get a little straighter. Lingering for at least another breath or two. From your crescent, take the inhale. Exhale, hands come down, pyramid. Straightening out the front leg, back foot maybe hops in a few inches or so. Ebbing and flowing, inhale, expand. And exhale, release. Lingering. Maybe opting to flex that front foot. Maybe opting to make it easier, grounding through the big left toe, the inner and outer edge of the back foot. Confront anything coming up, doing your best to breathe it out. Almost there. To release the front foot, pivot to the ball of the back foot, and you step right to left. This time, inhale, chest forward. Exhale, fold. You're going to plant your hands on the earth of those blocks, high on tippy toes, bend your knees. Stretching out through the balls of the feet, take a few breaths here. Hands can graze the earth, or you can reach them forward. Drawing the navel in as you breathe out. Rooting the hands down, lift your booty up. Legs extending without locking, and heels return to the earth. Take an inhale, chest forward. Stepping it back, find a plank. Just a breath or two in plank, rooting to rise. Hug the navel in as you breathe out. Inhale, get long. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Take another deep breath in as you exhale, melting toward the knees. Brief child's pose, hips rock back, forehead releases forward and down. Take a few moments to observe. Confronting the muscles that work hardest when running. Bringing back that full range of motion. Connecting to your breath. Inhale, roll it up. And exhale at the top. I'm going to take you into a double pigeon. Working a different style of pigeon is ideal for your body. Do that. Maybe coming onto some sort of pillow, right ankle, right shin on top of left. You can always put a block here between the two ankles. You can always back off, again, recline it. To take a deeper, big inhale. Exhale, maybe you hinge forward, you fold over your legs. At minimum, another 5 or so breaths here. Spread through the toes, ground through the sit bones, and then just let the release happen. And if there's anything sharp in the knees, again, honor your body, do recline it, come onto the back. As a runner, bringing back more space to the hips, the knees, the ankle is vital, but not at the expense of overdoing it in the tendons or ligaments. Add another cleansing breath or two, releasing physical stuff, emotional stuff, let it go. You'll extend legs, feel free to shake them, take a little longer as needed. Left ankle over right knee, shins essentially stacked. Can be a whole different story, especially if you've had a certain injury, if one side's dominant, doing your best to seek balance through this work. And maybe we're melting forward, maybe not. Never forcing things in yoga. If you're highly competitive, if you're somebody who's always pushing yourself, when you're on your mat, less might be more. I'm going to come into that reclined pigeon briefly, so if you need a visual, you can see it. Or if you just want to evolve the practice into something a little different, you could. For many of us following double pigeon, we may want to continue on and take some sort of gentle seated or reclined stretch. Maybe you want to join me on the back and start to move to a final twist and then Shavasana. Releasing from the pigeon, legs can splay wide, whether that's seated or in something like a happy baby, very briefly. Let the inner thighs lengthen to their own degree, maybe the mouth open once or twice if you haven't. For that twist, right knee stays, left leg extends. Adjusting hips right, we reach right, we take the leg left. You linger a little longer based on what you're feeling, based on how your body responds. And then when it feels good, you'll start to come on back to neutral. Do draw both knees in if you need that brief moment in happy baby here. Taking it before or after the twist is great. Left knee in, right leg out. Little adjustment left, reaching left, take the leg right. Feeling this balance through all sides of you. Let the heart open. Maybe even tip the head in that direction. And clear anything revealing itself. And we eventually ease our way toward neutral. Coming back through any sort of happy baby or final hip opener. Maybe right into Shavasana or something else that may balance your work right now. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.